Good morning, Tube. Today is Friday. Oop, look at the newspaper. Remember this, guys. Every barbershop should have a newspaper. Mandatory. Always. So today is Friday, guys. Friday, Father's Day weekend. You know what that means, guys. What it means it's gonna be busy. That's what it means. Everybody wants to look good for Father's Day, guys. Always. Okay, guys. In today's segment, I want to spill some knowledge on you guys. Okay, guys. As a barbershop owner, and this is for you guys out there that are unemployed, barbers that are cutting hair out of your garage, and are cutting hair without a license. Because you know what, if you don't have a license, you're not a real barber. Okay, guys, hate to say that to you, I hate to break your bubble, but you're not. Without a license, you are not a real barber. You need to have a license. In order to have a license, you need to go to school. You need to get educated. You know what I mean? Yeah, sure, you might know how to cut hair, but you're not licensed. So you're not a licensed barber. You know what I mean? In reality, you can't just go work anywhere, because you know what? Really good shops are not going to take anybody without a license. So there it is right there, guys. Just spilling that knowledge out first, all right? So today's segment, what we're gonna do is I want to talk a little bit about how to go out and get yourself a job, guys. How to look, and what to do. Because you know what, guys? I'm gonna tell you guys right now, guys. Somebody walks into my shop, you know what? The way I look at it, the first time I see you, the first time I meet you, means everything to me. And your demeanor that day, and the way you look, the way you dress, the way you come at me, that's what's going to determine whether I give you a job or not. I don't give everybody a job, and believe me, I need barbers, but I don't need any barber. I need good barbers, and I need barbers that are motivated, and barbers that are willing to work. You know what I mean? And that's coming from a barbershop owner. So think about that. That goes both ways. I'm sure that every barbershop owner out there thinks the same way. They want people that are good, people that are motivated. I want people that are motivated and hungry, people that want to work. But you know what? The first time I see somebody, it means a lot, and that determines whether that person's going to get a job or not. So what this segment about today is, hey guys, you guys got to be ready when you go in there. You can't just walk into a shop and expect to get a job. It's not like that, guys. The first impression is everything to that person. If you show up all sloppy and with fucking lagañas in your eyes, you don't even, you gotta look presentable, guys. That's the number one step. Number two, you got to come prepared, come prepared to speak and to throw some, let that person know what you know how to do, and have proof, have a little proof. Hey, I know how to cut. Check it out. Here's my portfolio. It's on my Instagram. What? Oh, your Instagram? You don't have an Instagram? How are you going to show that person that you know how to cut hair if you're not posting pictures up already? Think about that. Like, your Instagram is your portfolio, guys. Most people don't walk around with a portfolio of pictures anymore. No, your Instagram is your portfolio. So post up good pictures and learn how to take good pictures. There's a lot of YouTube videos on how to take portrait pictures. The better your pictures are, the more pictures you post, that person's going to look at your account and say, oh, okay, he knows how to cut. That's the first thing I look at. Number two, do not have your account on private, guys. If you are a barber, if you're out there putting yourself out there, why is your account on private? Like, people need to see what you're doing. How are people going to look you up? Oh, they got to ask for your request to look at your stuff? No. If you're out in the industry, guys, that's the worst thing you could do. It's like being a barber and at a shopping center and not having no signs outside that says you're a barber. What good is that going to do you? You know what I mean? With a closed sign right there that says you need a membership to get in. Come on. That's not the way it works, guys. Open up your Instagram. If you're going to go out and look for a job, and you want to show that person your phone and show them what you do, you should have your stuff on public so that everybody can see your work. Don't be ashamed of your work. Are you ashamed of your work? If you're ashamed of your work, then you're probably not posting it. That's the first step, guys. When you get in there, talk to the boss, make eye contact, show that person that you know how to speak and you know how to talk and that you're knowledgeable. Because you know what, guys? Not everybody fits in at every shop, and every shop is different. You know, every shop has different type of people. You know, there's rocker shops, there's shops that do this kind of haircut, there's sports shops, there's shops that do this and do that, you know, that service this kind of clientele and this kind of clientele. So, you know, you can't just walk into a shop and expect to get hired, guys. You have to do your homework, you have to be ready, you have to be prepared, and you got to be prepared to answer those questions. You know, it's all about your attitude, your presentation, and the way you show yourself, and that's utmost and important, guys. I'm gonna go into this bank right now and drop some money off right here. Today is mortgage day, so today the mortgage gets paid. So I'm gonna go do this, and then from that I'm gonna head over to the shop and get started on today, man. Everybody have a blessed day and grind on.
Let's just do what you want to. Please don't be polite, cause I like your attitude. Let's forget about a curfew, cause all that is stuck in my head. It's me and you, hold speed and my heart is racing, but I'm not sure I wanna pace it, cause it only does this with you. Our bodies meet, I can feel the tension, move us into the next dimension. Let's just let our bodies be true. We make out for the thrill of it, mess around for the thrill of it. Don't stop now, never let this end. For the thrill of it, we can have it, no regret. We make out for the thrill of it, mess around for the thrill of it. Don't stop now, never let this end. For the thrill of it, we can have it, no regret. Let's live life without regrets. Girl, put your faith in me, even though we just met. Let's forget about a curfew, cause all that is stuck in my head. It's me and you, both speed and my heart is racing, but I'm not sure I wanna pace it, cause it only does this with you. Our bodies meet, I can feel the tension, move us into the next dimension. Let's just let our bodies be true. We make out for the thrill of it, mess around for the thrill of it. Don't.
What's up, guys? It's about 12:15 right now. It's been extremely busy at the shop today, as we anticipated, because of Father's Day. So I'm headed to the bank, get some lunch afterwards, and then gonna head back over and start working again. Hey guys, I kind of just want to, you know, reflect a little bit about what we were speaking this morning about, you know, going out and looking for a job, and you know, when you're going out to look for a job, guys, you have to be ready. You know what I mean? You have to be prepare yourself. Don't just walk in there on the whim and expect to get hired, guys. You know, you got, your presentation is everything. You know. You know, me myself, when like I've told you guys before, when I hire people for my shop, they have to blend in with my shop. You know, you can't just hire just anybody just because they know how to cut hair. No, it's not about that, guys. It's about the vibe in your shop. It's about making everybody happy, making sure that your boys that you have working for you, that they're happy too. You know what I mean? Because, you know, it has to do with your employees and the vibe and the atmosphere in your shop. At my shop, I have the guys that have been with me. They've been with me for years, guys. You know, like all the guys that work for me, one guy's been there since the day I opened, 9 years. Another one's been there since he graduated from high school, 16 years old. He's 21. He's been almost 5 years with me. Another guy, he's been with me for 4 years, but he's been my friend for fucking 20 years. So you know, it just, the guys that work for me, they vibe, guys. So when you guys go look for a shop, you know, do your research. Look at the shop. Go in there. You know, I had one guy come in and get a haircut from me first before he asked me for a job. It's a great idea, you know, like, you know, some of the guys one of the guys that works for me was a customer at one time, you know, like, it's because they know the shop already. They know the vibe there. They know what it takes to work for me, you know. So you guys have to be prepared. Do your homework. Find out what kind of shop it is. You know, see if the owner's on Instagram or on social media. Find out a little bit about him, and you know, go in there and introduce yourself. You know, make eye contact. You know, sound like you know what you're talking about. Be prepared for when he asks you to see your work. You know, you have to be able to show him. You know, nobody's just gonna trust you and bring you in on the whim. You know, that's not the way it works, guys. So keep that in mind when you're out there looking for a job. Trust me, guys. Barbers are needed everywhere. We are in high demand. It's just, you know, it's just finding those right people to work for you. So you have to do your research. Basically, that's what it comes down to. You have to do your research. So I'm gonna go handle this, head back to the shop, post up a couple more haircuts, and keep grinding, guys. Keep grinding. That's what it's all about. Make some money.